What's up, guys? How we doing today? We basically bought out all the Phantasmal Flames. This is our holiday. These guys probably don't even have girlfriends because they're buying ETBs. Yeah. We totally did not just get canceled on at all. That did not just happen. We did not just get all of our orders canceled. I thought our bots had this under control. Okay, guys. Seriously, the fact that there's a small Discord group that tried clearing out all of the Phantasmal Flames on Pokemon Center is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, absolutely ridiculous, horrendous, diabolical. And then their little chat is just, it hurts my soul to even read the little chat because I'm like, oh my God, these guys are actually dickheads. Like, these guys aren't just like, oh yes, we won. Like we got the bag. Like, dude, this is a Pokemon like Christmas right here. Like, I don't know. Their whole demeanor in their Discord is just like being total dickheads that genuinely want to hurt everybody else. Like, oh, everybody's gonna be crying and smashing their monitors this morning. Like, bro, oh my God. And then everyone's like, yes, thank God, Pokemon Center did something right. They canceled these orders. Here's a theory in our Discord. Did they actually cancel the orders, or is that just bait that they put out there, content that's put out there just to make people think that it's been canceled to take the heat off of them? That was a really, really good theory in my Discord, and honestly, wouldn't be shocked if that was actually the case. That other people that are extremely tech savvy who know who the people are in this Discord could actually track them down and then blast them on social media. And maybe they just wanted to avoid that. So they're like, oh, all of our orders got canceled. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. But I think it's pretty funny if it actually did get canceled. And it's nice to know that if it actually got canceled, if all of these guys that set up bots to clean out Pokemon Center for the Phantasmal Flames ETBs, if they got canceled on, then I'm really proud of Pokemon. I'm really proud that they were able to actually deal with that and keep it from happening. Because, I mean, what good is it if bots can clean out every single release? And it makes me wonder, if this is happening now, it's probably going to continue happening in the future. Anyways, we have some awesome news, guys. Shout out to my boy John, who just picked up these Thunderstorm. Hold on, bear with me, guys. Oh, I can't even pick them up. These Thunderstorm gift boxes. These are the last of my vintage Thunderstorm gift boxes. I was buying these when no one else really cared about them. Same thing with Theme-Decks, and I actually still have a lot of my duplicate Theme-Decks are still in there, so I should probably sell a couple of those just to offset my costs for some of the recent cards that I've purchased, because I have been on a buying spree for vintage. And I'm telling you guys right now, I talked about it in the live stream, but I genuinely feel like the boat is, the ship is sailing away. If you want to get into vintage, now is the time. The ship is sailing away, and especially cards that are lower pop in PSA 10, even PSA 9 cards. Right now, if you're not watching that Skyridge Gengar on eBay, it's pushing $6K in a PSA 9 right now. So if people thought I was crazy for paying $25 for a 10, just wait and see what this 9 goes for. So technically, based on $25,000 for the Skyridge PSA 10 Gengar, a PSA 9, I did some calculations based on the populations of the 9 and the 10 in comparison, and technically $7,600 is what a 9 is now worth. If the 10 is worth 25, then $7,600 is what the PSA 9 is probably going to go for. Might go for a little bit less than that. It is a PSA 9, but the PSA 9 Skyridge Gengar that's on eBay right now actually has a hollow orb in Gengar's hand. Even I was tempted to put a bid in for another Skyridge Gengar. I love Skyridge Gengar. I think it's dope. I would love to have multiple copies of that card. But also, there's no need to hoard all the copies. Leave enough for everybody to get some, leave enough to go around for everybody. There's only 300 copies in a PSA 9. That's still not very much, guys. That's still very, very low pop, even in comparison to the PSA 10, which there's 95 of in the world. But yeah, I have a speculation that this auction is going to end up going above that 7,600 number. It's already at 6K. There's 3 days left. That's a lot of time for upbidding. And it's been very competitive lately. This market's crazy. As you guys know, it's going to continue getting crazier, in my opinion. But yeah, it'll be really interesting to see that auction. And I'm definitely going to let the Discord know, like, hey, everybody that was a little bit worried about my Skyridge Gengar purchase, the auction for the 9 just went for 9K, which means it's actually worth more like $26,000, $27,000, $28,000 in a 10, technically, based on comparing the pops. Anyways, enough of that. I have to do mental backflips every day to justify my expensive card purchases. But anyways, the good thing is we love the cards, so it doesn't really matter where they end up at. But it is validating when you see the value is at least holding or maybe even going a little bit higher. Anyways, guys, I have to get these Thunderstorm gift boxes shipped out. I do want to talk about these real quick, these Thunderstorm gift boxes. This guy, we did a deal 2,100 for 2. This one has a small tear, which was really nice. He was like, I'm probably going to open one, probably going to keep the other one sealed. But this is a really, really unique box. History lesson for anybody that does not know what this box is. This is the year 2000 or 1999 Thunderstorm gift box. It contains a base set 2 pack, a Team Rocket pack, and a Gym Heroes pack, and it contains a sealed theme deck. So it has a lot of value. Every single one of these we've opened has had hollows. The ones that I've sold, people have opened and got hollows. So I think it's a pretty cool little investment or collection PC box to have. And I think it's really cool that somebody felt the same way that I do about it and was willing to pick up both of them. Really, really helps me out, like seriously helps me out, and allows me to basically not be in too deep on the Skyridge Gengar that I just got. And we have 3 other big cards that are on the way. I'm serious. This year, I'm not messing around. I'm going to be buying vintage cards with a heavy conviction. I believe in the cards. I believe in the art. I believe in the fact that they are low pop and there's a really strong demand for that stuff. And I'm going to stick with it. I'm still going to be buying modern stuff. I won't really be touching modern sealed product for the foreseeable future. We don't know if that'll change. We don't know if sealed products will flatline. It'll be easier for me to get that stuff. But anyways, guys, super grateful for everybody that came out to the stream last night. That was a lot of fun. We are pushing our way on up to 8,000 subscribers, which is awesome. I think, honestly, in hindsight, I get upset at how much effort I've put into this channel and how little it's grown. At least in my opinion, it hasn't grown very fast. But I've also taken hiatus. I've also taken time away. Is that right? Hiatus? Taking a hiatus. Taking time away basically for myself and my family and just this crazy thing we call life. So now you guys are seeing daily uploads, and I've been sick for 3 weeks. So if I can do daily uploads like this, there should be nothing getting in my way. Anyways, it seems like there was really good feedback on the last video. The end of the video, we talked about, some of my favorite cards. We just kind of highlighted a card. We talked about the Crystal Ho-Oh. Today, we're going to talk about another card. I don't know if it'll be as crazy. I don't know if it'll be something a little bit cheaper. But we're going to talk about one of my graded vintage cards today. And eventually, we'll talk about the modern cards too. But I really do want to put the spotlight on vintage this year and really just showcase some of my favorite cards without having to do a whole collection flex. Anyways, peace out, guys. I'll see you guys when we get back home. With my homie Asher. He's a little bit sick, so he's kind of grody right now. But we are at this is like an Asian marketplace. Diana got some mussels, and we're getting some fish. We're getting some mackerel. That this beast back here is cutting up some mackerel for us. So we're gonna try that, right? It's mackerel.
Snapper. It's cutting the snapper now.
Snapper. Okay, well we got mackerel and snapper, so we're gonna try that out. Oh, Aspen wants to be in the video. Say hello to everybody.
I'm Rapunzel.
You are definitely Rapunzel. All right, guys, peace. We are at this crazy, epic playground. We're just checking out a new spot that's nearby. It's pretty sick. Look at this. Look at this freaking treehouse playground. We didn't have this when I was a kid. This is dope.
Yeah.
You ready?
Go.
Set, go.
Go.
It's the first time for everything. Never done a zip line at a kids park before, but oh dude, this is sick. Oh, this is gonna hurt though. I feel like, oh, 10 out of 10 would recommend.
First, you need a apron.
What are we doing? We're making some cookies.
Yeah.
Are we excited?
And do you have your apron on?
I'm gonna have to get my apron on.
It's right there with my.
We're making Diana's famous chocolate chip cookies.
I got it.
They're gonna be
got
PSA
it.
10, right,
You
Diana? They're gonna be
gotta put
PSA
the
10
baby
cookies.
down. First, you gotta put the baby down.
Pressure? There's no pressure. You're the cookie wizard. Out here chefing it.
We're gonna make mussels in a little bit.
Mussels and fish.
Mussels, just mussels.
Just mussels.
Just because making them with beer with a Corona.
Oh.
Come here, walk.
Excited.
Yeah, we got some fish yesterday at the market, and we're gonna make some cookies now. I'm just waiting for my phone to recharge so I can make a finish my video on Pokemon, and I'm gonna make a car video too. So hopefully I don't lose subscribers over that. But I really like cars too, so we're gonna do a car video. You're gonna be happy to eat some cookies, right? We're gonna eat some cookies. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? That's you. Yeah, that's my boy.
Your boy.
What's up, guys? It is a absolutely gorgeous day outside. I know we won't have this kind of weather forever. It's actually making this little sub-series portion of my videos so much nicer because the sun is out, even though, gosh damn, it is really hot right now. But we're going to go ahead and talk about another awesome card in my collection that I cherish and value beyond monetary value, market, whatever. And it's not like PSA 10 or PSA 9, so let's get straight into it. So here we have a purple guy. I think you guys can guess what type of Pokemon it is, maybe even what Pokemon it is. And we can see that it has some whitening on the corners and some white dots on the edges, and it's not perfect. I paid $40 for this card from my shop, and I knew as soon as I picked it up that I was not going to sell it. I knew that this was something that I wanted to grade. So everything else that I picked up, I pretty much sold. And then this card was like a freebie card along with a couple others that I graded. And basically the cost to me was free because I sold everything else I bought with it. But here we go. The LV.X Gengar. This card is seeing a lot of love right now. I'm hoping we can get the sun to hit it just right because it is absolutely stunning when you get it in just the right light. But the LV.X Gengar right now, in a PSA 10, this card is running like just crazy numbers. Like I'm pretty sure more than $10,000. You know, we were talking last night though that a lot of PSA 10 vintage cards, which I guess 2009 is now vintage. A lot of PSA 10 vintage cards, the price floor is really like $10,000. So we're just starting to get used to that reality. But yeah, I picked this one up for 40 bucks and it graded a new cert PSA 7. I'm really, really happy with it. It's definitely staying in my collection. I don't really have any goals of replacing it with a nicer copy. I just like the fact that I have this card. There's a story to it. The adventure of going to the shop and scouring the shelves and just looking for neat cards. And I saw this one and just said, oh my goodness, I have got to have this Gengar. And this Gengar kind of sparked a new interest in Gengar in general. It's funny how that happens where like you pick up a certain card and then it makes you want all the other cards. You know, we basically call that species collecting. And that's basically what happened with me and Gengar recently. I copped this Gengar and it made me want several other Gengars, and it made me realize how silly I was for not going after these Gengar cards sooner. But let's talk about LV.X cards, okay? LV.X cards are really one of a kind. You guys might not be able to see it well, but right there is a gold X. All of the LV.X cards have this gold X on them, and they have these hollow borders, kind of like the old EX cards from the EX series era. I think that's why I love this card so much. It has that nostalgic feel with the hollow border, but and then the Cosmo hollow on the inside. It's just all around the card. It's phenomenal. And these colors, the purple, the red, and the eyes, the fact that the hollow is inside of Gengar's eyes, it just looks really cool. I honestly think these LV.X cards could be like kind of the next, you know, pseudo hype gold stars, just because they have this gold X. I think that's like one of my favorite things about the LV.X's. And there's a couple LV.X's that I really like. But all in all, I think, and I have the Rayquaza LV.X as well. And there's two versions of that. There's a promo and then there's the regular set Rayquaza. Yeah, this is probably my favorite LV.X card right here, and it's one of my favorite cards in my collection, honestly. And it's not because it's a super high value card, it's because I love it. The art is really good, and it's just jumping out at you, very similar to the Gold Stars, honestly. Very similar design. And the fact that I only paid 40 bucks for it and then paid 19 bucks to grade it. I'm in this beast of a... Sorry, I might have cut out there for a second. My phone died. But anyways, another thing that I really like about the LV.X cards is this gold plate down here, with the abilities down here. This is actually sick, and it also has the hollow. It just looks really clean, guys. That Cosmo hollow in there and on the border, all around the card, just makes this one of the most beautiful cards in my collection, honestly. And it doesn't matter that it's a PSA 7 or if it was a PSA 5 or a PSA 4. It just doesn't really matter. The card is still beautiful, and it's about the card. It's not all about the grade. And some cards in my collection, I wouldn't want to let go of. Like, there's no point in putting a price on it because not everything is for sale. But yeah, I think this one is super sick. I think the fact that he has this freaking power blast right here in his arm, like, that looks sick. Like, I talked yesterday about how I really like when the cards look aggressive like this, and this one definitely has that aggressive stance and makes it pretty much one of the best Gengar cards ever. Another thing is, like, I usually don't like the CGI animated style of cards. But this one looks perfect. Honestly, looks perfect. And you can see how that hollow orb is like perfectly in his eye. It's just crazy. That's wild. But yeah, really beautiful card. Just glad I got to showcase another card in my collection. That's one of the less expensive, less hyped up cards. But yeah, just walked into my shop, picked this up for 40 bucks 3 months ago, got it graded, came back, and here it is today. It's super awesome. Anyways, peace out, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video.